Power is the ability to influence, control, or direct people, events, or circumstances to achieve desired outcomes. Power itself, in and of itself, is not evil. It is people who are evil. Power and money amplifies what you really are.
This is the book that we're going to have a commentary on.
We'd like to begin this episode with a disclaimer that the views presented in this particular episode are not prescriptive in nature. We endeavor to provide an unbiased commentary from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. For those of us who believe in Jesus Christ like we do, we'd like to remind you that it is your duty to obey God's commands. It's your duty to pick from this episode the things that align biblically. The rest, we would like you to just be informed or be aware of how the world is, as presented by Robert Greene.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Niulize, what does it take for us to go live on YouTube?
I
Venye
don't know.
Mike check walifanya.
I don't know. Maybe
Mike,
Lazaro
what does it
atuambie.
take? Nothing. We can go live
Point
on
noted.
YouTube. No. Are you being sarcastic? Okay. Hiya. We are live on TikTok. Hi, TikTok family. How you doing? This is Beyond the Pulpit in case you're interacting with us for the No, this is Red Pill Conversations.
Yeah.
In case you're interacting with us for the first time, we do lives every single Wednesday. We try as much as possible to go live every Wednesday. If you miss an episode or if you find our conversation here on TikTok a bit too interesting or a lot too interesting, you can find us on YouTube. The channel is BTP Kenya. There's a link on our bio, so you can just click on that thing. Acha niangalie nina point wapi. Iko somewhere hapa juu. Kwa kona tu moja hapo fulani. It will take you to our page, and then our page, there's a link on the bio. You can go ahead and subscribe. We have many videos on that channel. Different conversations.
And by the way, we are
happening.
almost finishing the 48 Laws of Power.
Stop it.
We are almost finishing.
Tumebaki lo ngapi? Unajua
I think we've done
sifuatiangi.
around 30 something.
30?
Yes.
Already?
Yes, I think so. I'm not very sure, but I think we've
Bado
done.
tunafanya Art of Seduction? Next.
Yes, we are preparing
Na
for.
ngoja tu umalizie hiyo book nipatie nisome.
Nitakupatia. I'll actually buy another one. I give it to you.
Sawa.
Upitie.
You have
That
had
was-
it here. Aki, we have digital footprints.
Yes. That was. It's an interesting book,
Yes,
by the way.
it
Today I was
is.
listening to Robert Greene expound on it on
Mhm.
seduction and intersexual dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
And many people say that they don't like games.
Mm.
Well, I have to tell you that life is a game.
Life is a game. Oh my
Life
God.
is a game. Power
Wow.
is a game. Relationship is a game.
Mm-hmm.
And why we are saying it's a game, it has rules.
Yeah.
It has rules. You do this, this is what you achieve. If you want this is how you do it.
Mm.
And you have to follow it. So those
Yeah.
people who say that I don't like playing games,
Mm.
they're not telling you to be manipulative,
No.
but you're telling you that life is a game.
Yeah.
In as much as the reason why, by the way, we are doing this is it's not to teach you how to manipulate, to even make you aware when you are being manipulated, because all these things are being used on you without you realizing.
Yeah, one thing they say is if you're not on the menu, you're on the table. I don't know what that means.
Yes, if you're not on the table, you are the menu.
Oh yeah, that one.
You're not at the table.
Yo.
Yes, if you're not in the table where those decisions are made,
Yeah.
then somebody else is
Making them for you?
for you. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're not playing the games, you are being played.
You are being played. It's
You
true.
are being played.
And then,
Mhm.
by the way, an interesting thing,
Mm-hmm.
I had a very interesting conversation with a certain lady, I'll not mention her, on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So I post these things on masculinity, and she was a bit vicious, a bit cold in her comments.
Mm-hmm.
So she came to the comment section, akabash what I was saying.
Mm.
Then she comes to the inbox. Then akaniambia, I know that I've given a negative comment, but acha kuchanua hawa watu. That's exactly what she told me.
acha kuchanua machali.
Acha kuchanua watu because now you are spoiling this game.
Hataki uambie ukweli.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is so wrong.
And sometimes when I talk about ladies, you can almost tell when I have said the truth because of how many of them come. They come like a swarm of bees and they attack.
Or not at all.
Yes, or not at all.
Or not at all. By the way, that's something I've noticed. There are so many videos you post and maybe you're talking about the women. And someone then you will not see a woman on the comment section. Hadi kuna siku niliona comment niko wako wapi watete.
Yes.
Mjama.
Yes, sometimes the truth is like that.
Yeah.
And people don't like it. It's natural. Like I did a very important video that you should watch on the 4 stages of red pill.
Yes.
It's very important because we will all go, and it's not only red pill situation or intersexual dynamics. It's on everything in life. If you have grown being taught something works a certain way, then somebody comes and tells you what you have, you know as the truth is not true. The first stage is denial.
Denial.
Yeah, the first stage is denial. Even stages of grieving.
Deny.
Even grieving someone who's passed on.
Yeah.
The first stage is usually to deny.
True.
So when you learn the truth about intersexual dynamics, and you see, by there from Jacob Aliet's book, he says, and I've also seen it in Rollo Tomasi's book, he says that the success in intersexual dynamics, the success of one gender in pursuing this the success of one gender is highly dependent on the ignorance of the other.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So which gender?
Now, what ladies, the success for a lady to succeed in intersexual dynamics and to manipulate the man, to beat the man down, the man must be naive about
the woman.
These things. No, about these things.
Okay.
What women respond to. Yeah. Yes. And by the way, hiyo kusema that you cannot that huwezi elewa wanawake in Roman, I think in the Greek mythology, the knowing women was like a mythical issue.
Yeah, we were mythical creatures.
Yes, mythical creatures.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a goddess.
Goddess of everything.
Yes.
There's a goddess of everything when you go to Greece.
Someone says watching from Mombasa. Amazing to be here. Thank you so much, creative. Yes.
And then there's Perfect CV saying, I'm tuned in. Karibu
sana.
I hope you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, even as you watch and following us on TikTok.
So I said, let me build on this. The success of one gender in intersexual dynamics is highly dependent on the naivety of the other gender. If I am naive towards what women respond to, then women win that game. Is
it women or the women around you? Or whoever?
The women around you. Like, for example, if I am in a relationship with you, your success in that, not the success of the relationship, the success in being able, you see, this is biblical. In Genesis chapter 3, one of the curses that God gave to the man, to the woman, is that your desire shall be for the man. People think that it is sexual desire.
No.
But the next verse says, but he will rule. He shall rule over you. Yeah. So in every relationship has a power struggle. And the success of that relationship depends on who carries the frame. If we have a power struggle and you manage to hold the frame, eventually you grow in your resentment towards me.
Yeah, definitely.
Because while you want the power, you get bored because your hardwiring is to follow a strong masculine man. Yeah. You see, that's a hardwiring. And you cannot help it. Even those who deny this can't help it. That's why you see there are women who have a very low view of the men in their lives. And there are those ones who have a very high view of the men in their lives. So if we enter your frame, the relationship will fail. Or I will have to take a lot of abuse. I will have to be wale kwa ile wimbo wa kukaliwa chapati. You know those ones?
Yeah.
Because we will have to follow your frame. And that's why you find that there was this show about these two couples who went to Obina. And the lady was really destroying the man. really ule mwenye alikuwa ameweka nywele ya pink.
mwenye alikuwa naambiwa sijui anapatiangwa pesa ama sijui
Yes,
nini. I
that
can't
one.
remember the story.
You see?
Mi sifuatangi hizo
Now
vitu.
that gentleman,
Mhm.
that gentleman is in the woman's frame.
Okay.
And that is why you saw on live television,
Mm.
this woman, without remorse,
Openly disrespect
him.
That was
You
disgusting.
see, if the man was holding the frame, that woman would never do that. As a matter of fact, if a woman enters a man's frame, they actually even protect him from other women.
Mhm.
They can't understand if tuseme you've entered my frame and there's another woman disrespecting me, you'll have an issue with her.
Oh, definitely.
You'll definitely have an issue. So
Dude.
that's why I'm saying it is one
Yeah.
card. It's a very big sin for a man to abandon frame when they are in a relationship, because that relationship is dependent on that. In the same way that nurture is dependent on a woman making a home. Making a home is, leave that to a man, that home goes down. Leave making a house into a home, to the man it goes down. You see, so there are things we appreciate. There are things that men cannot do.
Yeah.
And let me tell you another thing about even marriage. Yeah? The marriage stands as long as the woman wants it to stand. They're the ones, when a woman gives up on a marriage, it is done. It's gone.
Yeah.
A guy can give up and be a loser and walk around, and the woman still holds on to them.
Yeah.
And you see them living for so many years. But when the woman gives up, so that is one of their strengths. They can hold a home together. Yes.
That is, that's the advice that older women give you. Vumilia tu.
They hold because
they know once you leave, the marriage is over.
Yes,
So
once you leave, it's over. So it's the success of one gender is dependent on the naivety of the other. Gender. Yes.
All right. So today we're handling law 43, work on the hearts and the minds of others.
Yes.
Coercion creates a reaction that will eventually work against you. You must seduce others into wanting to move in your direction. A person you have seduced becomes your loyal pawn. And the way to seduce others is to operate on the individual psychologies and weaknesses. Soften up the resistance by working on their emotions, playing on what they hold dear and what they fear. Ignore the hearts and minds of others, and they will grow to hate you.
Yeah, in this, and we're talking about working on the hearts and minds of others. In this, in our notes, it says power isn't only about force. If I may stop there, there are people who hate on power because they think that power means force, brute force. Power does not mean force. As a matter of fact, the most masculine people you'll ever meet are usually very gentle. Very gentle.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's very true.
It is very true. They're usually very gentle.
That is very true.
Because when someone has that power, you can tell really the mentality of a person and how powerful a person is based on how they use little power that they have been given. So when you find masculine men, because the disciplines of a masculine man are, you have to be disciplined, you have to have emotional control, you have to be kind. There are people who interpret being masculine, we are telling men to go around bashing women, to go around looking down on women. No. When you date a masculine man, you will enjoy that dating. You will meet someone who can regulate their emotion, even when both of you are in a conflict. They're able to control themselves, especially in a conflict. They're able to control themselves. They're able to lead objectively. They know how to separate emotional issues from factual issues. And they know how to stand their ground on such kind of things. So power isn't about force. It's about influence. The greatest power you can ever have on an individual is the power to influence them. If people follow me because I have a position of authority, and only because of that, I have failed. Whenever you are leading people, they should follow you because you have influenced them to follow you. They should be people who you tell, let's go, and they don't just go because the boss has said go. They want to go because they trust in your leadership, they trust in your authority, they trust in your position. Now they are following you. So it is only influence.
Yeah.
I know some bosses, some people who are bosses, they keep flashing the boss card at people. No,
I'm
I'm
your
the
boss.
boss. They keep shouting. And Robert Greene was saying that they fired one of their managers because he was always shouting at people and insulting them. If you do that, then it is your position that gives you that. A powerful person who has that real power has influence. He can tell people, let's move. And they will move. Regardless of, hata anaweza waambia endeni, and they will go. So it's not about force, it's about influence. Too many people make the mistake of thinking they can win loyalty through money, status, or sheer authority. Watu wangu wa TikTok, watu wa pesa, hao ndio wamejaa huko. They keep saying it is all about money. Money buys you things. Money does not buy you love. Money attracts users of money. Money attracts users of money.
That's true.
Because if you have money and you're flocked and women are flocking over you.
They're not after you.
Yes.
They're after your pockets.
So money is a good thing. Money is not the end in itself. It's a means. If money would help people in relationship, no billionaire would ever lose a woman. Our rich Kenyans would never be divorced.
They're being divorced left, right, and center.
I have talked to people even on this personal, the people who've called in. And someone tells you, me, I'm doing well financially. I'm doing very well financially. I can support this lady, but we still have problems. So it's not about money or status.
Honestly, I really hope we get to a point where men, especially men with money, understand that it's not just about the money, especially when you meet someone, because not all ladies think like that.
Yeah.
They will think that, he has money, so we are going to be okay. No. When someone is serious and someone is intentional, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
No, not even the biggest and the most beautiful house or the deepest bank account that you have.
Yeah.
It will, if you have all of that and your character is a bit
tricky,
you will still attract someone who will spend your money. You'll not attract someone who loves you.
Exactly.
And will want a relationship to work.
Exactly.
It's actually this, and they go flashing money. Oh my God.
Yeah, they flash
You
that
will
money.
Flash
it's
that
a very
money.
weak thing to use. Hata kama Bien alisema heri tulie kwenye Range Rover. Alisema watu walie kwenye Range Rover.
Tulie kwenye Range Rover. Ama tucheke kwenye boda.
The good thing is
lakini wacha nilie kwa Range Rover.
No. Let me tell you. Kilio ni kilio.
Utalia, wote utalia.
Kulia ni kulia, whether it is in a Range Rover or in a bicycle. Crying is crying. I have talked to people. See, I've told you, I've talked to people who are telling me I am well off financially. I don't think I like anything I need at this particular point. But the cry is the same. The same with that broke guy who calls. The crying is crying. This is not... These things, if these things would ever
Tears
bring
are
us...
real.
Let me tell you, Tracy. If these things would ever bring us satisfaction, then the more you would have, the more satisfied you would be.
Okay, yeah.
But doesn't life work the opposite? The more you have, the more you want. They don't satisfy.
You are never satisfied.
So kilio ya Range Rover na kilio ya baiskeli ni kilio bado.
Menikumbusha leo nimeona Range Rover KDV. DV.
Zimetokea.
V.
So crying is crying. You just need to...
kwa hiyo Range Rover.
Yeah. Sawa, we lia kwa Range Rover.
Ni different. Joe, I can cry on my way to Zanzibar. I can cry on my first class flight to Maldives.
Really?
Yeah.
Umesoma
I'm
confessions.
joking.
Najua. No, I understand. But sawa, wacha watu wa...
I'm crying on my way to Maldives,
Yes.
I'm crying with my Coco Chanel bag. Wewe, wacha nilie kwenye Range Rover.
The red pill truth is that none of this guarantees genuine allegiance.
True. Money.
A person's heart and mind are the real battleground. Ndio hiyo sasa nakwambia kilio ni kilio. The battleground is mind and heart. If your mind is not at rest, even if you're sleeping in a golden bed, even if you're in a golden bed, you're not at rest.
Yeah.
If you're stressed and depressed, even in a swimming pool of your most expensive champagne, champagne.
Champagne.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if you are there, stress is stress.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
Let me move a little bit faster.
Mhm.
If you win those, you control their actions without ever needing to command them.
Mhm.
Have you ever been in a place of influence where you are leading people and they are following you just because you are a good leader? That's what politicians enjoy.
Mhm.
That's why you see Baba has managed to be in politics even to date.
Mhm.
The people who follow him regardless. You see? Now that is what we call influence. Now, if you want real power,
Mhm.
you want that. You want people to follow you just because they might as well.
Yeah, might as
Look at the world around you, governments, corporations, and even relationships.
Mhm.
The most effective leaders don't shout orders.
Mhm.
I've just said that. They cultivate emotional bonds. They work on your emotions.
Mhm.
The strongest thing you can never do to someone is gonga goro. Ni goro.
Goro.
Yes. Gonga your heart.
Mhm.
When you hit the emotions of people. That's why religion is very powerful.
Yeah.
That's why cults are powerful.
Yeah.
What do cults
Oh
do?
my God, yeah.
What do cults do? They
The
touch your emotion.
emotions. Mhm.
When they touch your emotion, kyongos
Gone.
disappears. That's
Gone.
why I like the way the concept of falling in love.
Mm.
I don't believe in it from men's side, but you see how foolish a person in love is.
Mm.
If they were to watch themselves in a movie,
Wacha tu.
the things they did, the moments they cried,
Yeah.
the nonsense they did, you will see.
But then being in love is so stupid. Being in love is so stupid. Like, it's so stupid. Like, you don't. There's a lady who said marriage hubamba mafala. And it's true. It's true. Like, you're a fool for being in love. It's a good thing, but
You can't help it. Good thing you can't help it.
just help it because you love this person so much. You want to spend.
Someone asks, differentiate between witchcraft and influence, kindly. Witchcraft, witchcraft is, I don't know.
Uchawi.
Yes, that one is
Nguvu
just,
za giza.
yes, it's making people not themselves.
Yeah.
Influence is where someone follows you in
Genuinely.
their right senses.
Yeah.
When they are in their right senses, they follow you genuinely.
Yeah.
They can't even explain why.
Mm.
Ask Baba followers why they follow him. It's because he's Baba.
I think some
It's
people,
because-
some people are of a different opinion, but we're not going to talk
Yes, I'm
about
saying-
it here.
You see, someone like Baba, those who hate him with all their heart.
Facts.
Those who love him with all their heart. So,
Wow.
as much as you see the level of maybe disdain you have, or someone may have for him, there is another one in the same magnitude. It's
them.
love.
Yeah.
You can't tell them anything.
Baba akisema tunaenda.
Yes. Kuna time ya katiba ilinichekesha, ilikuwa 2010. I was a young man. Watu wanaulizwa, je, umesoma katiba? Nasema katiba nisomea nini?
Baba
amesoma na amesema iko sawa. Baba ni engineer. Kwa nini nisome? You see?
Aya.
Amesoma na akasema iko sawa.
So
Sasa
iko
kazi
sawa.
yangu ni kupitisha.
Ni kwenda tu vote, yes.
Yes. That's influence.
Shocker.
That's what influence is. So let's move. The most effective leaders don't shout orders, they cultivate emotional bonds. They inspire belief. Listen to this. They inspire belief, loyalty, or even fear. Those three things are things that make people follow you religiously. Concepts of or the key elements of cult, they inspire your belief.
Oh, yeah?
They touch your belief. They inspire it. They touch your loyalty. They tell you cannot marry nje ya hii dhehebu. Anyone who is not in this cult
Dhehebu za watu.
is cult. Dhehebu is Kiswahili.
Okay.
Kwa nilifundishwa na dhehebu is yes.
Okay.
If you get into this, there are cults, Christian cults in quotes, that tell you cannot marry outside
of the church.
Of this.
Of whatever we are doing, of
Yes.
the cult itself.
Anyone outside this cult is going to hell. There are those ones I won't mention, but they're there.
Stop it.
Yes. There's a documentary on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
of a guy who built such a strong cult
Mm-hmm.
that one day he called for an open air crusade in a football pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And all the congregational members, including himself, took poison and died. It's on YouTube. We watched it in school when we were studying cults. We watched it. He told
Walikuwa
them,
wanapewa poison kwa
they
gates.
came, all of them, and they knew.
They knew
going
what they
to-
were doing.
Yes, they were going to heaven.
They were going to heaven.
Yes.
Kama venye tulienda rapture.
Yes.
Tulichukuliwa sasa tuko
Yes.
heaven. What?
They were going. They walked into that particular stadium knowing what was gonna happen, and it happened. It was one of the just when you go to YouTube, just check one of the worst Christian.
And a football stadium can fit up to 60,000
yes,
people.
but it didn't go. They were on the upper chin.
Upper chin. So maybe 1,000 plus.
1,000, yes, like that. Almost all of them, and they did that willingly.
Days.
So they touch your belief, they touch your loyalty, and even your fear. The fear is, this is how they use fear. They tell you, if you marry anyone outside of this cult, you're going to hell.
Who wants to go to hell?
You see, who wants to go to hell? You don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
So what will you do? You'll make sure that you marry
someone of the church, of the
Yes.
cult.
They touch on those. If you want anyone's loyalty, touch their belief, touch their fear. Make them believe in whatever you sell to them, and then sell them that fear. They'll follow you. Again, he says that's why people will fight for a flag, sacrifice for a brand, and follow a person into danger. Those guys followed that man, knowing he didn't they're saying, yes, he manipulated them, but everyone who was going there willingly took it. They even sang. They had a moment to talk. That was the last act. They all took it.
You know, I'm watching that documentary today.
Yes,
Today.
go and watch it.
Today, because that's crazy.
We studied it when we were studying cults. We watched. We actually watched it.
Crazy. And what?
Yes.
This is in the year 19?
It was Ukoma 80s.
Oh, 80s.
In the
1980s.
80s. Yeah, it was in the 80s. It was one of the, it was documented as one of the worst things to have happened.
Here, I thought the one we had in our country was bad.
No. That one actually, I don't think it's, let me not talk about it anyway.
And there's another one that is coming up. Have you seen it?
No.
There's another one. Some bodies are being found almost, I think, in the same area.
Yeah.
But now it's a different church.
Those ones are
Cults.
more than religion. They are doing some illegal stuff. They are not serving power out of obligation. They are serving because their emotions are tied to it. The danger comes when you forget this truth. Relying only on authority or intimidation creates shallow obedience.
Relying only
on authority or intimidation. There are husbands.
Yeah, shallow obedience.
There are husbands who keep telling their wives, you know I am your husband. Hey, you know I'm the man in the house.
Boyfriend yako.
If you have to tell someone that I am the man in the house, or I am your husband, or you have to respect me because I'm your boss,
You failed.
you failed.
You failed.
People have to look at you and know this is the boss. They just have to look, without you saying, they have to look at you and know this is the boss. And we have to listen. If you must flash your credentials, let's say, for example, you've gone to a meeting and you have to remind people you have a master's. You are a failure. Yes, because those are just ornaments.
Yeah.
You know, those ones are ornaments. These are only ornaments. People must follow you. You must sit down with people and make sure that they believe you. You must influence them. Anaendelea akisema, the moment fear fades or a better offer comes along, so does loyalty. Red pill awareness teaches you to see beyond appearances, to recognize that people want to feel important, understood, and part of something greater. If you give them that, they'll give you commitment, sometimes even their own against their own interest. In personal life, this means relationships can't be sustained by resources or charm alone.
Period.
By the way, learning game, I see a lot of pickup artists telling you.
But this day, bado kitu ni career di wa leo.
I've seen pickup artists telling you, if you go here studying with a lady, she's moving her hair, this means this.
Now listen. Listen. But that is something I've been told before.
Yeah.
Someone told me.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not interested in you. It was just in my face.
Yeah.
Or on my neck. So when I do this, I'm interested in every guy on this earth.
Yes. So now,
I've done like this.
yes,
or
now
I've
that
done like
is
this.
interest.
Now I'm interested.
And
I'm flirting with you. By the way, mnakwa guy, you're being frauded out here.
Yeah, people are telling you that. So it is not, those are ornaments. Learning how to pick up someone, you see. And this is why you see love fades very quickly. Learning how to pick someone up, impressing someone, that first impression is important. It's important to be a person who makes a very good first impression.
Mm-hmm.
But it ends there.
That's it.
It's an impression.
That's it.
You find that when people are initially attracted to each other, it is usually very strong because of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know them, but all of a sudden,
I want to talk to you.
You want to know more about them, isn't it? You are starting to get interested. Who is this guy? You see? Now, at that time, attraction is at the peak. Now, it is the responsibility of the guy
man
to make sure that where that attraction is, it goes up. You see? If it goes down, this is why it will go down.
Mm-hmm.
The person has wandered. I told you that someone falls in love in their kionkos first before it gets to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So that wonder, that mystery is attractive, is what brings that attraction. When you go there and let's say you have given each other a chance.
Yeah.
And then in the next few minutes, they realize you are an emotional wreck. You are a very weak man. You have no frame. You are a crier. You are a double texter. You are a paragraph writer. You are a Bible writer. You should be writing a book instead of text messages.
Chapter 1, chapter 2.
Yes, your text messages divide zikishikanishwa, they can make us a mini episode, a mini series.
Yeah.
Then now, those are the mystery killers.
Duh.
So you find that mystery dies, and it applies both ways. It applies both ways. The illusion is killed. No more mystery.
Like, yeah, I figured you out. So...
Yes, the guy stops being interesting. And that is where that's how attraction dies. Attraction grows with tension. Tension that is brought about by mystery. Someone has to have some mystical... let them create a mystical story about you. Not Yalwanda Magere. We are not talking about...
Or Mekatilili.
We are not talking about Mekatilili.
Kama ule wa maji ni nani aliona kijikitile. Ni kijikitile.
You see,
not those
Maji rebellion.
Oh,
no, we are not talking about those things. We are just saying that small wonder. It doesn't have to be something massive. Because when you talk about these things, there are people who assume that you're talking about something out of this world.
No. Not baba yako ni Beyonce.
Yes,
not that kind.
Could be a wonder of just who is this guy?
Yeah.
What makes them tick?
Yeah.
It's not what is this about this guy that is different. Let me give you one example.
Mm-hmm.
Any beautiful lady has multiple suitors. They have. It is just that many of those suitors are usually invisible to them.
Very.
Yes, but any lady, average, has multiple people going after her.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine, the more beautiful they are, the more sophisticated and complex the suitors are.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
So now imagine this lady is used to guys hitting on her every time. Every time, everywhere. She almost expects it.
Yeah.
Then she walks into a room.
Or she even dreads going out.
Yes, because of that.
Yeah.
She gets into a room like this and there are 5 guys. And 4 are on her case. Always on her case, they're just talking to her. There's just that one dude just somewhere, not even minding her. Not even interested, and genuinely not interested. He's just minding his own business. Let me tell you for a fact, if that person is human, even myself, if let's say it was ladies, you start asking yourself, who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some mystery. Now, this is where someone just like, kwani hajaniona? Am I not attractive? Are they not interested? You see, now they start wondering about you while 4 guys are here. Hey, wakimba ile reggae.
Hey.
So that's how attraction comes. Now that is mystery. That would cause somebody, and I'm not saying it would cause them to fall in love with you. It would cause them to wonder.
Yeah.
That is the first step.
Yeah. I actually agree.
That is the first step of cured of falling. That wonder. Now, that wonder, it just needs a very small spark. You know what spark is that? Just some level of attraction. Done.
You see, this is actually a conversation we were having with someone the other day.
Yeah.
I know we do say that physical attraction is important.
Yeah.
But for example, I meet a guy and he is not, to my standard, attractive. Then, sijam notice, but there's a way he starts acting. If we are in relations a lot, we are meeting in the same rooms and all of that, there's a way he's acting that I will start finding attractive. I'm like, okay, yeah. In our interactions, I'm noticing his frame. I'm noticing his intelligence, his such things.
Yeah.
Do you know those are the things that build up, and eventually I start viewing this man as super attractive, even physically.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't even matter if I took note of you the first time.
Sasa wewe naona umeshika hiyo mambo mzuri. Now we are on the same page. We are on the same page.
That is actually very true.
Yes.
It is something that I have experienced. This someone I had not even taken note of. Then eventually we interacted and I'm like, interesting. Then now he became attractive. No, I did not fall in love, but he became attractive.
Now in all these books I read on intersexual relationship, that's how attraction happens.
Yeah.
Almost all of the time.
You don't have to look.
So you as a man, if you're approaching a lady and revealing everything, you are killing that attraction. Licking your lips, thinking that would even using filters, thinking that you see, you are in a beauty contest.
Now listen, go buy makeup and some eyeliners.
Yeah. So let's go to the story of Marie Antoinette. Antoinette. Mintamuita Marie.
Marie. Okay.
This is a transgression of this law.
She transgressed.
When Marie arrived in France as the Austrian-born Dauphin, she had the markings of a beloved queen. She was pretty. All the markings of a beloved queen. She was young, beautiful, and poised to capture the hearts of her new subjects. But from the beginning, she failed to understand a crucial truth. In France, appearances mattered less than perceptions. Not only in France, everywhere.
Yeah.
No, in France, appearances mattered less than perceptions. And loyalty was won not through titles or wealth, but through the hearts and minds of people. I've always told you, even if you are a coward, don't show it. Be a bold one. Because appearances matter in everything in this life.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to interviews, we put on suits.
Yeah. And put up a
you're creating an appearance of someone who's organized. Yes. You're creating a perception.
Yeah.
Let people
perceive you.
See you buffed, think you are dangerous, but you're a coward.
You're a buffed coward.
You're a buffed coward.
That's a bad combo.
Yes.
That's a bad combo.
No, and people assume that people who are buffed can fight. Not all of them. Many of them are cowards anyway. But no, no disrespect to my fellow members. No disrespect. I know we are strong men. Discipline, masculine. At Versailles, she became the center of a glittering court life, indulging in extravagant balls, lavish fashion, and costly amusement. She was very extravagant. Why I'm explaining this story is because it's a longer one in the book. So Antoinette loved the high things in life. She loved to kucheka kwa Range Rover, kuliko maboda boda. She loved everything nice. So she goes to France.
Modern day influencers?
Yes. More than.
More than.
She goes to France at a time when France is struggling financially. But now, since she's a queen, she decides to be more extravagant, ignoring and showing off. Hawa watu wa kutuonesha, I bought this asimu and all those things. She dismissed France's economic wars as distant problems. That means she was unconcerned
about France,
retreating instead to her private world of luxury. As a matter of fact, it is said that where that Versailles, she created a Garden of Eden. She created a garden that was so lavish, it had everything in it. So, while peasants struggled with bread shortages and rising taxes, Marie commissioned expensive gowns and built her idyllic retreat, a petite Trianon, where she could escape the rigid court protocol. You can imagine, you're going to see poor people or people in poverty, but you are dressed in, let's say,
gold.
Yes. You're in fine gold. Not just gold. Fine
expensive
gold.
Linen.
Yes. But you're seeing people who are living hungry. By ignoring the hearts and minds of each of the French people, her detachment did not go unnoticed. Rumors spread that she was wasteful, aloof, and even indifferent to the people suffering, which was true. The infamous phrase, "let them eat cake," though likely never spoken by her, captured the growing resentment. To the public, Marie Antoinette symbolized a monarchy that had lost touch with reality. You remember when our politicians were wearing watches, sijui how much, and guys
shirts,
were struggling that time.
Shirts.
That was the same behavior. There is nothing new under this sun.
And the belt.
Yes, and the belt and the red top, the black bottom, red bottom shoes.
Louboutin.
Yes. If you do that when people are struggling, it's like mocking them. It is mocking them. That's exactly what you're doing. You're mocking the poor.
That is very true.
We'll talk about it. By ignoring the hearts and minds of the French people, she surrendered the one thing that could have saved her, their loyalty. When revolution erupted in 1789, it wasn't just anger at taxes or hunger. It was fury directed at a queen who seemed blind to their pain. In the streets, pamphlets mocked her, and revolutionary leaders portrayed her as an enemy of the people. Mm-hmm. Her fate was sealed not simply by politics, but by perception. She had failed to cultivate empathy, to win over her subjects emotionally. In 1793, she was executed by guillotine, remembered not for her beauty or youth, but as a queen who lost her crown and her life because she never learned to work on her hearts and minds and others. What do you think about this story?
Do you know what it reminds me of? Again, the person who told me that I talk about Game of Thrones a lot. I'm about to talk about Marjorie. Remember Marjorie, the one who's briefly married to King Joffrey?
Yes.
She's this very beautiful woman. Actually, the most beautiful, I dare say the most beautiful woman on Game of Thrones.
Yes.
She joins, she comes, she's getting married to the queen.
Yes.
But now she's the opposite of Marie. She doesn't distance herself from the kids in the streets of King's Landing. She actually goes, not fights with them, feeds them, gives them food, gives them hope that, don't worry, I know your dad died during the battle, but your king is going to take care of you, or I'm here for you, and all of that. And that's how she was able to win the hearts of so many. Unlike who? Unlike Cersei Lannister. Cersei Lannister used to cover her nose anytime she was in the streets of King's Landing.
Yes.
And she was never loved. Okay, she was only loved by the brother.
Yes. People identify with you as much as they view you as part of them. Mm-hmm. And this goes to our social media celebrities who keep flashing how much they have or what. Empires worth billions have gone down.
Yeah.
Kingdoms that were built on gold, silver, and so many precious things have gone down. Why? Because when people don't feel you are part of them, they distance themselves from you. That's why you see when our politicians were dressing lavishly and showing opulence and extravagance, the country went into chaos. Because this is a guy who's waking up in the morning. They cannot afford 3 meals a day. They can't afford to
Even
eat.
two.
Even two, even that one meal.
Yeah.
But they are saying someone with a watch
Was 700,000.
worth 700,000.
At the same time, we are fighting for the finance bill.
Yes.
You are raising taxes so that life on us can be even more difficult.
Yes.
Shame on you, Murkomen.
That is why.
Oops.
That is why guys went on a revolt.
Yeah.
That is why guys
There
rioted.
is no way.
Marie did the same.
Mm.
She was so detached from France at that time when France was in a lot of struggle.
Mhm.
To her, because she had the money. And this is what I tell people. With the principles of money, there is no money that cannot end. There is nobody, including a billionaire, who has no propensity of going broke.
True.
We have empires that have collapsed. We have businesses that have gone down. Even here in Kenya, we've had billionaires in the past whose estates have been brought down to rubble.
Oh, that's sad.
Do not flash things like money.
Mm.
Do not. What you're doing, especially to a people who are struggling financially, don't do that.
Yeah.
Because that is what our politicians did. Like a
lot.
Story normal.
Is it this mafia guy from Mexico? Is it Pablo Escobar? Nasikianga nyumba yake imepandwa nyasi. Who was it? There's a mafia guy in Mexico. He was a drug lord. And I'm not talking about flashing, but we've talked about empires falling. And there's that drug major.
I can tell you,
Escobar
was he was the leader of the Medellin cartel.
Mm-hmm.
It went down. It's
Yeah,
nowhere
sindo
there.
nyumba yake nasikianga iko.
Yes.
It's still empty.
There
There's
is
even
another
more
cartel even
everywhere.
which came, the Cali
After.
cartel.
Oh, Cali cartel.
See
It also
how-
fell.
see how
Yeah.
Cali went.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Cali cartel, but it went down.
Oh, even that one.
Hey, the Cali cartel went down.
Kwani hakuna cartel ya nini ina succeed kunazo?
Sasa zenye ziko, they would do things secretly, but they have always been there. I think in Mexico, they've always been there, but they all went down. These people who keep flashing, especially when other people are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the work I do is a very sensitive work.
Mm.
I work with so many single mothers who struggle in life. I work with them. I have seen firsthand the pain, the suffering of single mothers who are raising kids like 5, 6, 7. I've seen it personally.
Yeah.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
imagine me going to visit, or let's say I've gone on a visit, and I am lavish.
3-piece suit.
No. That's why, even at work, this is how we dress.
Very
We just do
harsh.
t-shirt, jeans.
Very
T-shirt and
harsh.
jeans, yes.
Yeah.
So because the kind of people you're interacting with are from a certain they have a certain economic position. They have a certain economic position that you don't want to go and show flashiness. Somebody came to my office and he was asking me, hey, na hii office yako, mbona usieke, wekelea hizi vitu, screen,
leather couch.
Nikamwambia, my friend, politics. You can't afford to be lavish and flashy in a place where people are struggling. If you go to a country where everyone is economically okay,
by all means. When you go to Dubai.
Yes.
By all means.
By all means.
By all
but not
means.
with people who are not.
Before it escapes my mind.
Yes.
Have you watched Queen of the South?
Yes, all of it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, sawa. Proceed. That's another one with a lot of power lessons.
Yes. Read the how. The what. Forget about it. Don't read the how.
The what? Where?
You see, in the dynamics lesson.
Oh, I read the how.
Yeah, the what.
Oh, the what.
Yes.
I forget the how.
Yes.
Win emotion, not compliance. Logic speaks to the mind, but the mind rarely decides loyalty. People act out of emotion, love, fear, admiration, belonging. You can argue someone into agreement, but if their heart isn't moved, the loyalty will not last. That's why partners often stay in difficult relationships, not because of reason, but because of emotional attachment. There's a reason why you
Mhm.
shouldn't advise a girl in love.
Mhm.
And even when you listen to ladies talking about, let me talk about gender-based violence, either parties, because even men are out here facing it. When you tell them to leave, it's almost so difficult. And they know what is happening,
Mhm.
but it's so difficult for them to
Ni
leave
mapenzi
because
moto.
yeah, and it's because hapa mwisho amesema not because of reason but because of emotional attachment.
Mhm.
Because they think, oh my god, I love this person, so let me just stay. They will not beat me, or they've apologized, so they'll not beat me tomorrow. And a lot of times that's what you hear ladies say.
Yeah.
He beat me, then he apologized. He said he won't do it again. Then he did it again. And I was shocked. He apologized. He bought me flowers. He took me out. We went on a vacation. We came back. He beat me. So it's that emotional attachment that makes these things are deeper than you think. It's not that, oh, dem hajipendi. It's just deeper than the surface. It's not just about being beaten. Sawa anachapo, but it's the attachment is deeper than what we see.
I told you the other time, people do not remember how eloquent you are. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
People don't remember how correctly you argue. People don't remember how you are dressed.
No.
People only remember one thing about you,
Mm.
and they judge you based on this. How did you make me
them
feel? I've told people that many times.
Yeah.
When we go on a meeting, when you are in a board meeting, don't lose your calm. Don't argue from a point of, don't argue too much. When you give your point, and it seems like somebody is not getting your point,
Don't bang the table.
Don't bang the table. Don't knock, don't push doors.
Yeah.
You see,
Mm.
people just remember how you made them feel.
Mm.
Even in interviews,
Mm.
when you're sitting on this other side, you know, initially I've also sat on this other side to interview for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I didn't know how those people judge you. I thought they would judge you based on your experience.
Yeah, your 3 years experience.
People don't care about your papers, by the way. I personally don't.
Okay.
Your papers are good. It's fine. For me, I look at, have you gotten basic minimum?
Mm-hmm.
No, minimum requirements.
Mm.
Have you graduated? Have you done this course?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I don't even care about the course you've done.
Yeah.
So when someone is seated there on that other side of the table,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm listening to them answer questions on in the interview session,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that is running in my mind, how am I feeling about this person?
Really?
Yeah. I don't even check sometimes those documents.
Based on how they answer? Or based on
you see,
their
I am
aura?
one of the things I consider this a gift. I'm a very observant person.
That's true.
Very observant, and I know how to. It's not something I've learned, but I've read books about them.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how to read body language very, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
I usually notice disinterest very quickly. I notice so many things very quickly. It's just that sometimes I don't think about it so much. So when I'm seated here, that's why I like the rest of the people. I don't ask many questions. In an interview, only ask 2 questions. Tell us about yourself and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Those are the only 2 questions I ask.
Not why do you want this job?
That is us. The other panelists will ask that
Okay.
question.
Wait. Coming from
All
you.
that time I'm locked.
Just observing them.
Yes, I'm just looking at you. I just want to see your demeanor.
Mm.
Sometimes we even create questions that would make you uncomfortable. Yes.
Like?
Sometimes we
no,
ask
for
you
example,
questions.
like what question will get me as the interviewee uncomfortable?
Like I can ask you about your age in like 5 different ways. I can ask you how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me. I can ask you when were you born? That still is a question on age.
Yeah.
I can ask you when you cleared high school.
Yeah.
That's still a question on age.
Okay.
I can ask you when you cleared campus. That's still a question on age. Because I can be able to tell guys clear high school at the age of
17,
17, 18.
Yeah.
You see? Unless it's somebody who has just delayed in school.
Yeah. Or started early. Mm-hmm.
Or started early. So there are people who will even tell you, I think I have answered that.
Mm.
You see?
Mm.
I think I have answered that
Yeah,
question.
by then I can tell you that.
Yes, I think I have answered that question. Now, those are the things I pick out. Because that and I have seen people, Our guys can tell
like
you.
getting rattled kidogo
We've seen someone get angry.
because of us answering
No,
the
no,
same
no.
thing.
Because of the heat, the intensity of the questions, someone just gets angry. Then
At an
immediately.
interview.
Yes.
Unataka jam na
Immediately.
unajam.
Unajua, not ati anakasirika anaongea vibaya. But you can see
Juu ya
it.
maswali.
You see, you can't fake action. You can fake words. That's why I
true.
rarely listen to words. You can fake your words. You can tell someone anything. But when I look at you, when you're angry, there is a way you behave. You see someone stiffen up. You see someone getting rattled. They are actually getting uncomfortable. There was one I asked, are you showing us an attitude? Do you have an attitude issue? There's one I asked, do you have an attitude? And she said, no, I don't. Which was the answer I expected her to say. But when I look at her, she was
clearly
not
having attitude.
Yes. She was getting, maybe she came to that interview and found young people and thought that, what are these young people asking me? You see, so you can't fake. People don't remember what your eloquence is nothing to them. How did you make them feel?
I agree.
So when I interact with people, I want to make people to feel stuff. Make people feel stuff. You'll have a long-lasting relationship with them. And he says, you can argue someone into agreement. Like, for example, if we go to a meeting and someone argues too much, I can agree.
Yeah, because
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But I will not do what you're saying.
Sawa basi ishe.
Yes, I can agree. So you can argue someone into agreement, but if their heart isn't moved, the loyalty will not last. Loyalty only lasts as much as you move people's hearts. People are only as loyal as how much you make them feel. That's why you wonder why there are people who entertain abusive relationships. It is what they are feeling when the times are good. So whatever physical or whatever abuse these people experience is overruled by that one moment when they felt well.
And they really do cling on those moments.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they cling so dearly.
So the guy who makes someone follow them and love them much is the guy who hits them at the heart. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, hapa ninaona kuna watu wana comment. Aya, let's read one comment. Kuna huyo Slim anasema boss chukua dem ana concentrate.
Nani yo? Siona.
Kuja uchukue kazi yangu basi. Haya. James Odhiambo anasema ama nichukue kazi ya kuambia watu tap the screen. Waambie James Odhiambo.
Who is saying sound?
Amskiki ama ni mimi kuna shida pande yangu.
I can hear it vizuri.
But there's someone else who is saying sound quality. Is it good? Tamix, do you mean it's good or is it bad?
Yeah, I can hear it well.
Ebu tuambie, is it good quality or is it bad quality? Because ukisema sound quality, we really can't get what you're saying. Haya, next point. Make people feel chosen. Everyone craves to feel special, not just loved, but uniquely loved. Generic praise, you're amazing, is forgettable. Personalized recognition ties a person's sense of identity to you. When someone believes you see what others overlook, their heart attaches to you because you become the mirror reflecting their best self. Yeah.
Yes. I told you everyone craves to feel special. Now, this is where I tell men to not over. And you see, he uses an example
I like
of.
that example.
Yes, you're amazing.
Yeah.
You see, your compliment to another person must mean something. If you overdo it, it becomes plastic.
True. Oh, God. So
if you overdo it, I told you, ask a lady what they want in a man, they will describe for you a simp. This person, they will tell you, and I've asked this question. It's not that I'm saying things I've not asked. When we are seated in a social setting, I will ask this question. What do you want in a? What would you like? And I ask anyone this question, as long as we are a bit comfortable with each other. And you'll see, I want someone who pays attention to me, who does this. You get that person, you see how quickly you get bored with them. Because when somebody is telling you, is constantly telling you, if today you're dressed well, you're beautiful, I'm telling you you're beautiful today. Tomorrow you're beautiful. The third day you're beautiful. Every day you're beautiful. It stops being a compliment.
No, find new ways to say it.
Yeah. Don't even find new ways to say it. You've said it enough.
It's never enough to be told you're beautiful. Just find new ways to say it.
Jogona, don't say those
No,
things.
just find new ways to say it.
Jogona, don't.
Just say when you walk the
When
land.
you say it, no, make sure that when you say it, you'll never forget it because you rarely say it.
Rarely.
Yes.
Rarely, Silas, rarely. You have
Yes.
used the word rarely. You are rarely telling your girlfriend or you're telling this men to rarely tell their girlfriends or their wives they're beautiful. Rarely.
I'm saying, say it when it matters.
See, it matters every day.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, every day is a bit too much, but see, it matters. It always matters.
The law of supply and demand dictates like this. Increase in supply reduces the demand. It works with everything in this life. It works with everything, Tracy. Whenever you increase the supply of anything, its demand goes down. And that other person, is not that they don't appreciate those messages, but if you hear it from the same person over and over and over again, the more they keep saying it, the lower the impact it has. Okay. The first few times is usually bombshell.
Heartwarming and melting.
Yes. So you want to maintain that heartwarming, You want to maintain it. You want to tell them something that they will remember for 2 weeks. You see? Rather than telling them that same thing for 2 weeks. Every day. Do not increase the supply of anything. Increase the supply of affection, the demand for that affection goes down. That's why you hear men saying, after all I've done for this lady, why is she not appreciating me? You are doing too much, Njogona. You are doing too much.
You're too much, bwana.
Yes. Kuna mtu anasema too much of something is poisonous and the absence create power and control. Correct.
Where young man toka kwa comment section.
Correct. You are doing it. You see, those people who are saying, after all I have done.
So you've done everything.
They have done it. Yes, they have done it, but they have exceeded the minimum threshold. When you give a compliment when someone has done something good, that compliment is well deserved. One day I had a problem when in my campus days, I had a relationship issue. And somebody was advising me to go and buy a gift.
For the lady?
Yes.
Ulinunua?
Hizo
siku ulinunua hizo siku?
Nilinunua. Ask me how it went.
Na uliachwa bado.
No, hey, ask me how it went.
How did it go?
The same one that alichukuliwa na Haria. That same one. That same one. Never. Don't listen to this advice that I want to hear it all the time. They don't want to hear it. I will guarantee you as a fisherman, they don't want to hear it every time.
Okay, mimi wacha nijitete.
Hakuna.
No, listen. Wacha niongee. Ni sawa, yes. Honestly, I agree that when you keep on saying it, sometimes it feels like you don't mean it. But now, I think for some of us, and I'll speak, you say we are emotional human beings, and we are. So I think sometimes when we don't hear it, it's like, kwani he has lost attraction.
Yes.
Kwani he's no longer attracted to me. Kwani he no longer finds me beautiful. Or he has met someone else who is more beautiful, which is, ladies, when a man tells you you're the most beautiful woman in the world, that's a lie. That's a lie. You know, there's so many beautiful babes out here.
Yes.
There's so many. So when I don't hear it in a long time, I'd think, ama ameanza kufind mtu mwingine attractive. Ni sawa usiseme sana.
Na pia sisemi ati usiseme. Exactly. Unasikia? I'm not saying.
No, a balance. There's that law we did about balance.
Yes. I'm saying when you say it, this is what I'm saying. When you say it, let it be on an occasion that is well deserved.
Yeah.
You see, when someone does a good job, they may do many jobs. But maybe there is this one time they have done it vizuri. Tell them then. It will mean something and you'll be genuine.
Okay, true.
It will mean something and you'll be genuine. And those things are never forgotten. They are seldom forgotten. Yes. True. But if you keep saying it,
it's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yes. You keep saying it, you keep saying it, you keep saying it. It becomes so regular. There are these people who keep sending money, sending money. Becomes regular.
It's like the time you're giving about the flowers.
Yes.
I'm receiving flowers every single day. Sometimes it's now I'll start hating flowers.
Yes.
Because they're a bit too much.
Or I want to use the Range Rover one.
Yeah.
Every time you argue with them, they are taking you on vacation. As a sorry. Their sorry is a vacation.
No.
You will refuse to go the third one. You'll go for the first one, the second one. The third one doesn't matter. No, you're
James.
Don't overdo. Anything you overdo, the demand goes down. The demand will definitely go down. But when you ask ladies, they will tell you they want it in excess. Just listen to them, but remember this podcast.
Aya, young money bado anasema sometimes compliments tunajiekea to avoid too much talk in a necessary situation, that is validation. But ladies like being validated.
Na Njogona anatusalimia hapa. Vipi Njogona?
Vipi Njogona? Njogona, it's like the word that we will misuse it for as long as that name exists.
Yes.
Okay. Balance, mystery. What time is it? Okay. Balance, mystery, and accessibility. Desire thrives on a paradox. Closeness with a touch of distance. Too much availability breeds boredom. Too much absence breeds resentment. Working on the heart means giving enough presence to feel secure, but enough unpredictability to keep curiosity alive. Hearts cling not to what they fully own, but to what they are still.
I want us to read this slowly.
Okay.
I want us to read this very slowly.
I wish tungeweza kuslow nini.
Desire thrives on what?
A
paradox. So those of us who are telling us that I don't want to play these games, I'm not telling you to be manipulative, but I'm telling you to understand there is a game called relationship. That game has different rules for men and women. The men have to play the game in a masculine way. The women have to play the game in a feminine way. This way, opposites attract. When this woman is playing it in a feminine way and this man is playing it in a masculine way, they will have a very meaningful relationship together. They will have no need to manipulate each other. You see, because God has fashioned us so beautifully that we will naturally attract when we are in line with his purpose. I like to give these two statements in the show that we do with Steve. God does everything with a reason and a purpose. Statement number 2. Every time we go against God's reason and purpose, we breed chaos. When a woman decides to be a man in the relationship, that relationship is gone.
Chaotic.
When a man becomes a woman in the relationship, that relationship is gone. So how should we play this game? All of us must pull our strings from our point of view. And this is how he says, what he says. Desire thrives on a paradox. Closeness with a touch of distance. They're not telling you be distant. They're telling you be close with a touch of distance. That is telling you be close but not too close. He continues and says, too much availability breeds boredom. There is a saying that one person was asked, a wise man, why haven't you come to see me? And he told that person, because the words, why haven't you come to see me, are so sweet to me than the words, why have you come again?
Atuwekuja tena.
Unasikia hiyo? The words, why haven't you come to see me, are sweeter than the words, why have you come again?
Yeah.
You don't want in any setup, whether business, relationship, or life, people asking, why have you come?
Ati have you come again?
They should ask, why are you not coming?
Ati tena.
Why are you?
Tena?
Yes. Increase in supply reduces demand. I continues and say, sasa unacheka nini? Otieno anasema increase. Otieno guy. Otieno, but it's okay. It's life. He continues and says, working on the hearts means giving enough presence to feel secure. Enough. There is enough and more than enough. It is giving enough presence to feel secure. And you can notice this. You can notice when you're too available. You can notice it. Your interactions start being not bad, but they start being stale. When you start seeing those interactions starting to be stale, the answer could be it's because you're too available. He continues and says, but enough unpredictability to keep curiosity alive. So you have enough presence to feel secure, but enough unpredictability to keep curiosity alive, because curiosity is a remedy for attraction. Hearts cling not to what they fully own. If a woman knows she owns you, you're done. As a man, you're done. She will not try. You want everyone in the relationship working towards building that relationship. Everyone must work. If one is working, they will get tired. Everybody must pull their strings. Hearts cling not to what is fully owned, but to what they are still discovering. That is why we do research. You see, when I read these books on relationship, where somebody was asking me where I learn these things, I love books. When I'm reading these books, I get so intrigued when I learn something new, something that is not really there. Yes.
Okay.
We can do one last one. Nasikia watu wanasema
masaa zetu zimeyoyoma.
Muda umetupungia ile kitu.
Okay, so wacha tufanye number 6. Avoid empty control. I think I like that one.
Yeah.
Fear, guilt, or dominance may produce compliance, but it's hollow. People secretly resent being controlled and will eventually seek freedom. Hearts cannot be changed. They can only be inspired. If you want true influence, build bonds on trust and respect, not intimidation.
Yes.
If you want true influence, build bonds on trust and respect, not intimidation. I think this is very much related to what I do for work.
Yeah.
Because that's basically, okay, no, not intimidation, because you cannot intimidate people to believe your brand, but that's public relations for you.
Yes. Fear, guilt, and dominance may produce compliance.
Yeah.
You don't want people to comply with you or with your rules.
Compliance.
You don't want compliance, because compliance is given out of fear, guilt, or dominance. But that's hollow. People secretly resent being controlled and will eventually seek freedom. When somebody notices that this person, what they are doing is controlling. There's a difference between controlling and leading. Leading is telling someone, that is our destination. We are going there because of this. And when we go there, this is what we are going to benefit. And then that person says, yeah, I agree. Now, who's going to take us there? I'm going to take you there. So follow my lead as I take you there. So as you're going there, you know what you're going to get there, and you follow them willingly. You don't do that when people are complying.
Yeah.
When they are complying, they're actually rooting for you to fail.
Ndo wachane na sisi.
Huyu mzee anatupeleka wapi? We don't like where they are. That's why you see, even our president struggles so hard to convince people. That's why you see, the Constitution encourages public participation. Because public participation is the opposite of forcing compliance. You remember when they were saying, tutapitisha mpende msipende? It failed. You see? But when you tell them, let's go, they come and they follow that. So that is what anasema.
Okay. Aya, tujibu maswali 2-3 hapa za TikTok. Kuna mtu ameuliza, Tamix is asking, what about age? Does it matter in a relationship? We get this question. I think this question is asked a lot of times.
Yes.
What about age? Does it matter in your view? Does age matter?
Yes, age matters a lot in a relationship.
And you're talking about age difference.
Age difference,
or
yes.
Or even when you date, don't date at 20.
Yes, but let's talk about age difference.
Yeah.
Age difference matters. While there is no law that tells you don't marry a person at this age, don't marry a person with this age, I can only tell you that if you are a man and you get a woman who is older than you, there are these challenges that you will face because of that. Why I'm saying this is because respect to a man is the currency of a man in a relationship. And when you get someone who's older than, there are exceptions to this rule. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that it's cast on stone.
No, it's not cast on
Yes,
stone.
there are exceptions to this rule. But most of the cases that I have seen, that I have personally witnessed, where the man is younger, the disrespect is more. And that disrespect is usually because of his age.
Yeah.
It is ideal, the very ideal situation, which not many people get, is when the man is a bit older. Maybe 5 years, 6, 7 years older than the lady.
I agree with you.
And then again, you see the emotional maturity, the way ladies settle down. Ladies settle down in differently from men. They say their cortex mpaka at 25 ndi inakuwaga ako amekoma.
Yeah.
So age matters, but it is not a law cast on stone. You can choose to marry, but these are the challenges you'll face. You can choose, even marrying that young person doesn't guarantee that everything will go on well.
True.
You'll still face unique challenges.
Yeah.
So just make sure that the age gap is not very big. It's not very big. And then again, for the sake of the man, a man must be a bit very careful, because you want in your relationship to bring out respect. When respect is there in the relationship, you'll enjoy that relationship.
I think when you talk about a man marrying an older woman, we've seen these cases. I've personally seen it, and it takes a very submissive woman to submit to a younger guy.
Yeah,
a very submissive one who, unaona ile mafuta fulani pastors wanaongelelanga, huyo amepakwa hiyo mafuta. Amepakwa. This one is a special woman, because me, I can't even look up to a man who is 2 days younger than me.
Yes, and then you would want, this is a case of you measure. You be the judge, because you see, I can't speak into every situation, but I can tell you, I can, like the people I talk to who are going through relationship issues. When somebody wants to keep texting, this is what I tell them. This is what you're gonna get when you continue with this behavior. But there are relationships where we have the man younger and the woman older, even way older, and they have worked.
Yeah, many.
So it's not cast on stone, but those ones work with extra.
Oh, there's a lot of
extra work.
Yeah, even when you listen to them talking about it.
Yes, to make it work.
Yeah,
is not your typical normal relationship. Usiichukue useme hii ni kawaida.
They didn't just wake up and decided to date and then now they're happily married. No.
Yes.
Haya,
so
2 comments, then we're done.
Yeah.
Fear is due to empathy, and it's this empathy that causes emotional tensions and hence wrong decision. That's young money doubler. Jamaa anakuanga wise. I now agree with Dexter Morgan. I am not the demon they talk about. It's just that I am ahead of the curve.
Who is that guy? I don't even know who that is.
Young money doubler. Sijui?
No, Dexter Morgan.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Tell us who Dexter Morgan is. I've not heard that
to
name.
drop you kwa comment section, tutamtafuta. Thank you so much for participating. This young man nimemwona kwa live ingine yetu, so this one, this one is a loyal fan. Yeah, so thank you so much. In case umetupata tukikuwa nusu ya live, don't worry, we are uploading this episode on Friday at 5 p.m. on our YouTube channel. Like I said, our YouTube channel, the link is on our bio, so you can go ahead and follow us. Then go and subscribe on YouTube. Santeni sana. Watu wetu. Yes, Star, you can inbox us for a question. Watu wetu wa YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It's been nice.
Yes.
Tuna nini tena next Friday? Adios.
Sawa, karibu sana.